Everybody knows Spider-Man, but did you ever stop to ask yourself, why? No, for real. Why do we all know the name Spider-Man? Maybe this shouldn't be all that surprising. Who doesn't love Spider-Man? He's strong, he's sticky, and he gets these weird headaches. But did you know about his secret other power? Everything from specially chosen colors to cheese-stealing arachnids may help explain how Spider-Man has been exploiting you for decades. This old white dude knew that most people were worthless. He wanted to give people a hero who was just as pathetic as them. People just became so enamored with Spider-Man. He had these real-life issues that people could directly understand and empathize with. He struggled to pay rent and to fit in, and it was hard for him to pursue romantic relationships. These are the universal issues that can connect real people to a fictional character that they can see themselves as. You know, like how anyone can be behind the mask? Maybe even me.
Probably not you specifically. I think it's a metaphor.
Okay, so big deal. Relatable characters have always been popular, but here's where things get a bit shadier. The original artist of Spider-Man, Steve Ditko, wanted to use a particular shade of red for Spidey's iconic suit. The color in question? E214EF. This particular shade of red has a unique reaction with our brains. Using the hex color code system, scientists learned that when the human eye detects the electromagnetic wave signals of certain color values, the brain strengthens the neural pathways related to the moment that the color was detected. Some of these values are shades of red with a red value of roughly 210 to 230, a green value of 0 to 10, and a blue value of 10 to 20. From here, it was determined that when early humans searched for food, the most nutritious red foods had a shade very close to E214EF. This helped the early humans remember the best spots for foraging. This means, whenever you look at Spidey's suit, you're unconsciously strengthening your brain's memory of that moment, thus giving the wall crawler a permanent stay in your head. The design behind Spider-Man's mask is like a psychological cheat code. Human brains are programmed for facial recognition. So, when the brain sees Spider-Man's head, but with no face, it ignites the curiosity sectors in the brain, known as the substantia nigra. This sends signals all throughout the brain, but mostly to the area responsible for trust and loyalty. We love Spider-Man so much because you are more likely to worship a being with no face. This is why humans love things like ice cream, hip-hop, and God, because they don't have faces. The spider part of Spider-Man was also a clearly intentional choice. Humans have a natural fear of spiders, and early spiders knew it. Groups of these spiders would exploit this fear by sending in what were called Rallier spiders. While these specialized spiders were distracting the humans, other spiders were able to come in and steal cheese from them. Cheese has a protein inside of it known as lactone, and the lactone protein helps spiders spin stronger silk. But that's a topic for a different video. As humans adapted and invented refrigerators, early spiders responsible for these cheese robberies died out, and arachnids evolved to forget the humans' fear. Humans, however, never quite lost their fear of spiders. In a 2016 study from the Harvard Journal of Behavioral and Brain Sciences, researchers discovered microscopic proteins in the brain called membrance probes. These probes are triggered during moments of high stress and carry information to the subconscious. So when you see something scary, you're strengthening your brain's recognition of the thing that scared you. Thus, every time you think of Spider-Man, and consequently spiders, you are giving yourself a microtrauma that compounds over time. With every thought of Spider-Man, you're reactivating those little membrance probes and strengthening his position in your mind just a little bit more. All this time, Spider-Man was hacking your psychology and you didn't even know it. Subscribe for more thought-provoking science lessons on curious topics. Oh, and if you made it this far, here's the real reason we remember Spider-Man.